birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
So when I started on this healing journey, about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable, and I got shut. You know how the universe or God kind of like taps you on the shoulder, you don't listen, kind of gives you a little push, you don't listen, shoves you to your knees, you still don't listen. I got shoved on my.
Almighty morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday, and welcome to the spiritual show that flows with Elevated by Claudene, me, and Julie with Love Warriors.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry, I had to turn down my volume. My volume's off now, so we're good.
Okay. We had some difficulties this morning, major ones.
Yes, Wi-Fi and a laptop. Didn't even turn on.
No, my laptop won't even go on. I got nothing but a black screen this morning. I don't know if it's cold or what the deal is with it.
Did you turn this one off? This surge protector?
No, I don't think I turned it off. The breaker pop. Oh yeah, we had breakers popping this morning too, guys. So
yeah, that's true. Electronics. I'm going to turn it on. Hopefully it doesn't pop.
Did it go on?
Yeah. Yep. My laptop is charging. But the last time we did have the heater over there, so maybe that's what threw us off here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So how's it going? How's everyone's Tuesday? How's everyone's, what? Is it, we're going into the third week of January?
I think it's third. Yeah.
Is it third week?
Where's it?
Yeah, because I just had my mushroom club last Friday. So we're going to the third week of January. I think it's January 21st
fourth
today.
Week.
Or the fourth week. Is this the fourth week?
Yeah, because third Friday is when you have your club.
Friday. I guess we're going to the fourth week.
Whoa, sorry, babe. Sorry. Didn't mean to scare you like that.
She's freaking out. We've got the next door. They've got a lot of pets, a lot of fur babies going in and out of their facility. And she's just kind of freaking out watching all these pets come in.
But at least they're quiet this morning. That's a good thing.
And they're being quiet. So, yeah, it's been a very cold morning for us. We were at 37 degrees this morning when I got into my Jeep to head to work. So that's really cold for Phoenix, Arizona.
Yep.
It's so cold, I pulled out my grandpa's sweatshirt, my old man sweater. I don't get to wear my sweaters very often, so it was fun. It's been fun.
I meant to fix this earlier, but anyway, yes, I have at least 2 layers on.
Oh, yeah, I've got a couple layers. I have a long john underneath here.
Oh, you do? Wow. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I'm cold.
I like that one. That's a nice.
Yeah. I was freezing this morning. I mean, I'm like it. It's different. We're not used to this at all.
Now, Nova McKenna is in New York, right?
Yep.
And Shield Nova is the other Nova. So we've got two Novas.
How
in New York.
Happy day, ladies. Did you hear that, Nova? There's 2 of you. 2 Novas in New York. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know if Shield Nova is going to come.
Because that's not a normal name at all.
No. Unless you're talking about a Chevy Nova.
Well,
I mean, they do have those.
Oh, yeah, the Chevy Novas. Those were like really cool cars back in the day.
Yeah, they were. They were a bigger version and not so muscly of a Camaro. That's what I always thought of. Close to it, but not exactly.
Yeah. I've got my warm mushroom coffee. I just keep filling it with hot water, because it's so nice and hot.
Actually, a few. Yeah, I've met one. Okay.
She's met one. Huh? I wonder if you met that one. Yeah, it's like me. I don't meet very many Claudines. I think I've met maybe 2 or 3 Claudines in my life, but they spelt it with an I, not an E.
Yes, there's a lot of spellings. I've seen them with Dean as well.
It's supposed to be a man's name. It's a French man's name, is what they say. I don't know. I don't think my dad named me after a man. But
no, and that's Claude. Not doesn't have to be
Jean
no.
Van Damme. They would say.
Oh, Van Damme.
Van Damme. He's
Yeah.
a famous artist.
Yeah. Well, he's also. I mean, there's a few. Anyway, I was going to say.
I'm only crossing my arms because
Claude.
I'm cold, you guys.
Yeah. Claude Van Damme.
Claude Van Damme, I think it's.
Yeah.
I know that
And
there's a
that's-
martial artist or something, but
Yep.
there's also like an artist.
And guess who's here? Mr. Victor's in the house. My parents had a green one. Green one.
A green one.
Green
Oh,
Nova?
a Nova.
Oh,
a
okay.
Nova.
Yeah.
So did my
it took us
mom.
a second.
Or did my mom have a blue one, a powder blue one?
I've seen a banana yellow one. That's what was next door to us.
Yeah,
Growing up.
yeah. I know that. I think the green was popular, but my mom had a blue one, I believe.
Not me again.
Oh
YouTube?
my goodness!
Only when
it
I'm
took
here.
us forever to get on this morning. I mean, like we were popping, like I said, breakers. We popped the breakers a few times. I'm just like, what the heck? But we had really high winds yesterday when I got off my live yesterday. Well, while I was doing my live last night, the door kept rattling, the front door, and I do have a windmill outside, but I had brought it inside. So I didn't even know that it was the wind until I had left and went outside, and it was so windy. Went home, my wind chimes, I've never heard them sing like that in a long time. So, but no rain, no clouds, no nothing, just really, really high winds. It's what I like to call the Santa Ana winds.
Mhm.
That is what they were fearing during the fires in California, because California is known for the Santa Ana winds. So that's what I was just kind of calling what we had yesterday or this morning a little bit was the Santa Ana winds. And I think everyone knows when there's wind and it's cold, it causes it to be a lot colder.
Yes, the wind chill factor.
Wind chill factor, exactly. That's what it's called.
Yes. And there was before they called them Santa Ana winds,
Santa Ana. Yep, the
Yeah.
Santa Ana winds.
there was a very classic movie called Paint Your Wagon. And on that, they had a song that they call the wind Mariah. So whatever you prefer to call it, it's definitely
It's wind.
It's wind.
It's wind. And Mother is just singing to us. I
Yes.
love the wind. Love it more now that I don't ever get to experience it that much. It's one thing I used to love going to San Francisco for, because it's so windy there.
Oh, yes.
I do believe that Mother does give us messages through the wind. If you can hear it, she does talk.
And do you, what was I going to say? I got to close this save. All right. Got to go back to that. My Instagram is not working currently. Can be those shifts as well. They don't want to let us get out truths. Yes, we definitely know that. That part.
Oh,
we-
yeah. They were all over us this morning trying to cause all kinds of havoc for us, because I was just preaching it this morning.
Yes. Yes.
I let it out before we got on the show, you guys. You guys have to hear all my crazy rants.
That's why I do get here early,
I know.
so we can.
We can let it out and whatever it is. It seems like everything is kind of smooth right now, you guys. I have to say the energies were nice yesterday. I wasn't feeling overly anything or underly anything. I just felt real nice and calm, kind of like, not for the 3D people. I'm not talking about 3D people out there, but I am talking for the spiritual people. It kind of seems like we were able to kind of rest our head last night for a minute, and just go, whoosh, okay, we can put our guard down for a minute. That was what I was feeling, with the war in Gaza and in Israel that has ceased fire, which is good news. Bravo for them.
Wow.
Hey,
about time, people.
Hey, it's less people shedding tears. I mean, war doesn't work, and it was causing havoc over there, watching all those children be destroyed, that they were being destroyed and being killed and tortured. So that's all stopped. So that's huge.
Yeah. You would think that people in charge would think about more than themselves, their greed and their need for power, or their desire for power. They don't need it, obviously. But no, they don't think of anybody else but themselves.
No, the buggies, exactly. No, we had the buggies this morning. Yeah, no, they don't care about us, you guys, at all. At all. And they're going to keep marching on with their agenda, whatever their agenda is going to be. Nothing's really working for them, so.
But we need to, our agenda, and that is to spread the light of love throughout the world. That's me. So, and she's elevating people.
Yeah, just stand in your power. Stand in your power.
And I call it standing in your love, because
Yeah.
we're made of it. Your soul is made of love.
Hey.
Okay. So, hey, Tina. And my phone is definitely not using the Wi-Fi properly either, so I'm having to restart it. Okay.
Oh, this is so weird.
See, autistic guy was good time, even if I'm fast speaker. I think he might understand me. Classic Swedish. We are way too fast. While speaking.
Oh yeah, I get like that too, Victor. Especially when I'm excited, man. I'm up. Yeah, you guys have seen me like that on the show before. I know you have.
Now, what was the other?
I always said I'd be a good auctioneer. I could do it. I think that is a job that I'd be able to do very well. My whole life I was told, slow down, Claudene, slow down.
Why? You keep up.
And that's how I am now. Nope, you got to keep up with me. I always say, the people who hang out with me or want to do things with me, go camping with me and stuff, I look at them and I'm like, okay, you understand I have the energy of a 7-year-old. Usually only 7-year-olds can keep up with me. And
can you put the password in?
I sure can.
Thank you. I've subscribed to the network or gotten into it many times, but now it's making me
it won't auto connect for her. Nothing is like, it's just so weird right now.
Oh,
my phone is acting weird too.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Just shut down. Yeah. You froze. So okay. Still waiting for it to connect. It was fine earlier, then all of a sudden it decided not to be. Okay. Now it's connected.
Sorry guys. I don't know. We're having some buggies over here, like Nova said. Definitely having buggies over here, but we're just maneuvering through them and around them.
Yeah. So, what do you want to start with today? We really didn't talk about did you get any downloads that you wanted to share?
Oh no, not really. What I do? No, I've just been I did meditate for a long time yesterday. I was on the chi machine on and off. It was a holiday for some people. Some people got a 3-day weekend this weekend here in America.
For Martin Luther King Jr.
Yesterday.
We'll make sure we say the real reason why.
Yeah, Martin Luther King birthday. I mean, that was a real celebration right there. That's something to celebrate, right, guys? Mm-hmm. He tried to bring change. I'm hoping.
He did bring a lot of change.
I'm hoping he was a good guy.
Well, I can tell you, he had a good soul. I know that because I happened to be at the place that it took place. And it was a hotel. And I was downstairs. This is about 4 or 5 years afterwards. And I sat down looking up at the balcony and just, I saw him. I saw him speaking with people, speaking with people in the pool. And I don't know what was said. I just saw the man and the soul, and it was beautiful. I don't know how long I sat there and watched. I have no idea. I didn't see anything happen, nothing like that. It was just my 12-year-old person was seeing the man in front of me.
You connected with his energy.
Yes, his soul. His soul was there. It was just, wow. I can't even describe it at all. I really cannot. But it was something.
Yeah, that's cool. That I've never like really tapped into that energy too much or went down that rabbit hole, I can say. But yeah, no, anything that I've got, the downloads, the messages I got was all about this not government stuff that's going on. So that's what it seems as Spirit has me kind of focusing on, because I understand what's going on. And I do want you guys to know that, and you can look this up if any of you guys are on X, and if you guys know who the Q person is, that is a Trump operative program. He's on Q or X, whatever that is called.
X, yep.
I guess it's the old Twitter.
Elon Musk's platform
there you go, owned by Elon Musk. That was, they went ahead and they tweeted it or X'd it.
I wish we could exit.
Whatever it is nowadays. And I did make an announcement on there that the Black Plague we have all been infected with the Black Plague. So they put some stuff on us. So any of you guys had any ringing in the ears, some nausea maybe over the weekend, that is what our beautiful, wonderful government was doing for us, to us.
Or attempting to.
Yeah, who love us so much. So they're out for our protection, but yet they're trying to get us with the Black Plague. And that is, you can go on next and you guys can look this up if you want to. I saw the tweet myself, and then right then I knew what was going on. That's why I had such bad ringing in the ears over the weekend. And so, yeah, that is our beautiful government. So, yeah, this is just the kind of stuff that Source has me working on right now. So it's nothing new for me. I've always been very, very political. Like I've told people, I was part of getting grow rights here in the state of Arizona and changing laws and making laws, all kinds of them. I went up battle with legislators all the time. Spent a lot of time on the at the government lawn over there, Capitol Hill, or Capitol. So, anyways,
Capitol Lawn.
Capitol Lawn, yeah. Did a lot of. I was mostly there for the opiate epidemic, that war that they put on us. I fought that one hard.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yes, it is morning time for all of us.
For us here, right. Now, in Sweden, where Victor's at, it isn't. It's nighttime, or evening, I should say. And Tina, where are you at? I know in New York, it is 10:49, approximately. Yeah. So what questions do you guys have? But what else we got going besides the ringing in the ears? I felt tired.
Tired?
This weekend, yes.
Okay, my energy was okay. I had okay energy. I would play basketball for 2.5 hours with my grandson. So.
Oh, yeah. You had a good energy. Yeah. I had good energy in the morning. But come afternoon?
Oh, yeah. Morning's always the best for me. I can have tons and tons of energy in the morning. Yeah, always. That's always the best time for me to do anything. You can tell the difference between my lives in the morning and my lives at night, in the evening. My energy is completely different.
Is it dark there, Victor? It's 5 in the afternoon. I know we call that about evening. Anytime after 5 or after.
Yeah, I'm ready to just go, just do nothing.
Yeah, that's the end of the day. I mean, that's end of the workday. Put
Yeah.
it that way.
Sometimes, not for me. The end of the workday for me is usually around 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, anyone, where's everyone at? How's your guys' weather where you're at? Is it cold too? Because I heard a big cold front was coming in through Canada, I believe it is.
Oh, wow.
I believe that's what I heard. Yeah, through Canada. Yeah.
And Tina had a good weekend with the family. That's good.
Oh, good. Me too.
I went to the market this week. Every time I go there, one lady gives me gifts, and I just love it. She gave me a gift, which is a resin with Arizona yellow bell on it and Palo Santo essential oil. It's very,
how
very
beautiful.
nice. Yes, I might have it with me. I might show it. And then Sherry Berry came by, and she brought me a couple gifts too, and some tea. I would show you the tea, but it is in a cup that I don't advertise for. So it is fog brain tea, and it had chamomile, cinnamon, and rose in it. Very good. Oh, in New
Oh
York,
my gosh, 12 degrees.
New York, it's 12. And in South Carolina, you would think South, they wouldn't be so cold, but South Carolina, they're expecting snow. Wow. Yep. And Victor says, yes, it's dark there at 5 o'clock. These days here, 5 o'clock, the sun is still up. Just saying.
Well, she's going to have a really sharp brain, focused brain today, because now I just gave her a cocktail of mushrooms.
Mushroom cocktail plus
mushroom coffee.
fog brain tea.
Fog brain tea.
Brain
She's going to be alert today. She's going to be on it.
Yep.
She'll be with the program.
Well, I'm glad I had that on the way to work today, because that was a driving is interesting around here. I'll just say it, especially that time in the morning.
Yes, it's and everyone coming back from a 3-day weekend, I'm sure it was very treacherous. Not a lot of fun.
Well, I think it was more. There was a lot of police out this morning, and they were pulling people over. I saw one policeman with 3 cars in front of him, and they were off the side of the road. We started slowing down. It's like, I'm getting off. So I got off 2 miles before the exit. That's fine with me.
Yeah. Well, it's the end of the month. They got to make those quotas.
Yes, that's true too.
Yeah, they got to collect that money.
I know, because I got caught up in quotas by a motorcycle policeman one time. I was driving a Ford Falcon Sprint, 67 Ford Falcon Sprint, 3 on the tree. That means it's manual transmission. Anyway, I had to stop fully. When you have a car like that, you have to stop completely. Because if you try to put it in gear and you're not completely stopped, it'll stall on you. So I turned the corner, and the policeman who had been talking to a couple of young kids told me that I didn't stop at the stop sign. I said, oh, yes, I did. I had a witness with me. I had a friend of mine in the car too. And we both said that, and it didn't,
They won't use your.
Oh, yes, they did. Oh,
Really?
yes, they did.
Gosh,
well,
they wouldn't do that for me.
The other thing is, I could have brought in a note from my mechanic, which is another friend of mine's father. But anyway, because he told me, if you don't come to a complete stop, you're going to stall this. So when I went and fought it, and the judge's first 2 initials were HM, and my dad, who was with me, said, that's for hangman. So you can imagine how nervous I was getting up there. But she did her witness thing first, and then I got up. They'd already talked to the policeman. And I got up and I said, I cannot put in gear until I come to a complete stop, or I'll stall. I didn't stall. So it was a complete stop. And I count my 3 seconds. Back then, I counted 3 seconds, and a long
She's
3
a very
seconds.
careful
So-
driver, you guys. Trust me. She don't cross the double lines.
No.
She's not crazy like me.
Well,
Boom.
and even the white double lines people, here in Arizona, we have a law that on the entrances and exits of the freeway, you cannot pull in through there. You do not use it as a driveway. You have to go around those white lines until it gets dashed, and then you can go through. We watched, it was way backed up, and we watched a person right in front of a highway patrol officer pull across those white lines. And he did not allow it. He pulled him over immediately. Why would you do that in front of somebody? And they had Arizona plates, so they should know the law. The reason why they had that law is because a highway patrol officer or DPS, I'm not sure which one, was murdered by hit and run because he was helping somebody within those white lines, and that's a no man's zone. You don't drive in those or you get arrested. And it's almost because, I mean, it's almost as if it is in remembrance of that officer that was helping somebody. And he died in the line of duty because some idiot couldn't wait to get to another 20 feet to get out, to be out of the way of everything. He couldn't wait that long. So anyway, sorry, I just remember that law. I get after my son when he pulls in front of me. I said, that's no man's land. Do not do that. I said, you know the law, because that's one of the things we're brought up here in Arizona is when you take driver's ed, that is beaten into us almost. Don't do that stuff. Anyway.
Yeah, you got to be safe when you're out there driving. But laws are made to be broken too, so.
But you don't want to hurt anybody, do
No,
you?
that's why I say you have to be
Yeah.
careful. You got to be careful. And it's unfortunate that people get killed on the freeway, but it happens. And if we did stop doing certain things because every time someone got killed, then we would never be in the back of a car driving. Again.
Well, I hope you're not in the back of a car.
I mean, we'd never be in a car driving.
Sorry,
a car.
I just thought that was cute.
Oh,
Is
I
it
can't talk.
mandatory?
I couldn't talk last night. I can't talk
Yeah,
today.
it's
I think
mandatory
I'm
here, yeah.
super relaxed. I'm over relaxed, I think is what's going on.
Oh, that's good.
Mhm.
That's cool.
I'm just so relaxed for the last 2 days. A lot of energy, doing a lot of stuff, but just really nice and relaxed. Especially yesterday. Yesterday was really calm and soothing, I thought.
Yeah,
It
I
is
thought it was
mandatory.
too. Yeah, that law is. I mean, it's
Yeah.
now if you pulled in there and stopped because you wanted to get out of people's way, and you had an emergency, that's a perfect place to stop. But if there's somebody already in there, or just keep going. I mean, you can wait the 20 feet to get out of the way. Claudene. Yeah, he's massively tired too. Take a 45-minute laying down. One thing I did get was in a dream was look at yourselves and don't hold on. Yeah. The dreams have been very vivid.
Oh, yeah. Everyone's been talking about their dreams lately. And those are messages. Those
Yeah.
are messages. You know, when you're in dreamland, you're on the other side. You're in another realm.
Yeah. So there's, yeah. And they're not the same. They're totally different than usual. I love them.
Yeah. I don't remember all my dreams. I remember most of them, but not all of them. And you know, fight me? You wanna
It's not attack time.
Oh yeah, she likes to fight. She likes to fight me. Come on, fight me. At least she got my arm pretty good. I don't know.
I'm glad you got the sweater on.
Oh yeah, I do it with my feet too, my shoes on and stuff. She loves to bite. She's a biter. She is. What? What? Show him scratch me though. Okay.
Oh, the other week,
That's a cat for you, man. They want your attention. They're gonna get your attention when they want it. But okay, so what did he say? He said, how have you been feeling the shift? Yeah, I've been feeling I've been feeling the shift. There's been a lot of shifts going on, I feel. The one that kitty playtime, I know, right? Yeah. The shift of like I said, of really good calmness is what I've been, just this real nice calm, like, the calm before the storm, maybe. I don't know. But I was gonna talk about the last couple of weeks. It seems, this has been going on for a while. I think it was in the month of December that I was counting. I had made notice that I was helping nothing but men. And then I started counting them, because there was a day I was like, oh, there's 10 men. And then I got to 33 men. I helped 33 men before that got broken and a female came in. I don't know if I told you about that.
No, you didn't.
I think it was like last month, you guys. Could have been the beginning of this month that happened. Anyways, I'm still kind of on that trend with helping a lot of men, mostly men coming in. I've got a few women, but nothing compared to the men right now that are really having these shifts, that are feeling them. That is what I'm seeing. Boy, you guys, I have to tell you, females, these men want to get it right. They want to come into their masculine. They want to love and be loved in a healthy way too. And they're recognizing the narcissistic behavior, and they're recognizing, how badly women have been put down and are not recognized for our creation and everything that we do. So, and then a lot of these men, and these are young men. I mean, I have men come in here talking to me all the way from the ages of 26, 27 years old, that young. And
I was going to say, to some of these, that isn't young, but that's okay.
No, that's young. That is young.
Yes.
Yeah, all the way through the 30s, the 40s, that's young too. 50s. I mean, these are men with a lot of manhood inside of them. And they're waking up to a lot of stuff. I mean, I am just over the moon about it. I think it's just great that we've got these men, and that the way that they want to be loved, that is what they've expressed the most. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, that is just so amazing.
It's great.
It's great. Yeah. Cause and wanting spiritual partners. That is like one of their priorities they're putting on there, and they, most of their question to me is, how do I catch a spiritual woman?
Come hang out.
And of course I gave them, the information they needed to know so that they could, attract themselves to another spiritual woman. And because that woman will only bring out more of the best of them that they have to, and they, have them notice their abilities and what they do. So I think this is really, really cool. And Victor keeps saying he's feeling the shift. He's feeling the shift. And when you're feeling the shift and you're going through the shift, you want to be able to share that with other people. Because I've gone through my fair share of great shifts. And yes, the masculine, the feminine, yes. It is a shift. And like I said, what females do well. And what males do well. And we just need to stay in our own lane. And that'll help the shift and for us to move on with this new earth. I'm reading what else is on it. Plus, my body has gone full.
Rampage.
Oh, hurts in the legs and back in those shifts. Oh, I'm sorry that you're having physical pain. Now that's that's too bad when you're having physical pain. Now, if you're having physical pain and it's flaring up some inflammation, well, that's your body telling you that you need to detox something. You need to change something. That you're not being healthy. There, Victor, you need to clean that vessel.
There's leftover toxins somehow. Bad energy.
And purging's the same thing. When you're purging out some dense energy. Yeah, you've got dense energy that needs to come out, and that is what causes the inflammation and being uncomfortable. That's just common. That's just part of becoming purified, is what I've got to say. Purification is what it's about. The more purification you do, and the more clean you are, the easier this transition will happen for you, where you start to come into your higher self and start thinking for yourself. It's kind of what it's breaking away from the matrix, breaking away from the dark light out there that has had us trapped for so many years, most of our lives.
Yeah. If not all, yeah.
If not all of our whole lives. And they continue to keep, it's a mind control thing that they have over us. Every country has their own deep state, dark state, whatever it is. Whatever anyone calls it. So tight we've been stuck in the narcissistic world. So glad we're leaving this one. Yep. Narcissistic cultures is what I call it. Our culture had moved into a narcissistic ways. Yes, we are moving on to the golden ages, the golden AI,
and age of Aquarius.
Yes,
in it.
Where we will be filling it up with our consciousness, where we are going to be fully conscious, loving, peaceful planet. So, like I said, the wars will stop. Everything will stop. I know I predicted this before. The war in Ukraine should stop here pretty soon. The funding's running out for them, you guys. They have no money to pay these military companies who make, or not military, but ammunition. Ammunition. Ammunition companies who make all the ammo for them to have these wars. Nobody's getting paid. Nobody. So they had to end the war in Gaza and Israel, which I think is totally cool. I don't like war, you guys. I don't like it. It doesn't work.
There's no reason.
It doesn't work. Not that kind of war.
News over here is feed the people or brainwashing, and we need to detox us folks.
Yes. Every human should be detoxing every 3 months. Every 3 months. And in most countries, they do that. They teach you in other countries to detox every 3 months. That's what they do in their medicine all over the world. Their doctors tell them, did you do your detox? So, and we don't do it here. We don't. If you ask your doctor about detoxing or cleaning up, they're gonna, they'll say, oh, that's a third world country thing. No, we don't got to do that.
Or they'll hand you pills.
Yeah. And the reason why they don't want us to do it is because then that means we would stop. We would stop for a couple of days. We would stop buying their stuff. And that would hurt their margin line.
Yep.
So
we won't need to go back to them unless we truly need to see them. Yep. It's not every 3 months, every 6 months, every year. You won't need all that. But like you said, Western medicine is great when it comes to diagnoses and
they're great when it comes to investigating
and setting bones and taking care of that stuff.
The surgeons, those are very gifted people. Lots of pills. No, but that's her journey right now. She's been through that. That's been her life the last 20 years, I guess. Pills, 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 pills. She's having a really good success rate for anyone who's interested. You guys, she was on last night on my live and she was sharing her story. And she's coming off of 14 pharmaceuticals right now. One of them is Suboxone, which is a very, very difficult pharmaceutical to get off of. They will actually tell you you will never get off of it. That is what is told to these people over and over and over. And I'm helping her get off of Suboxone. She had moved all the way down 8 milligrams in the past week by just using my products to subside the side effects. That's all we're doing, because when you come off of an opiate, especially an opiate like that, a synthetic opiate like that, that binds to the receptors so strong, it becomes just hard plaque, and it closes your pathways. I've talked about all this before, and she is down 8 milligrams, and that is a lot with very minimal side effects. She is having some sweating. Yep, but she's actually feeling good. Like, she feels better having the sweats and having these side effects than she was feeling when she was taking these high doses of these 14 pharmaceuticals, and she's just cutting them down at this point, and she's already feeling better and better and better. So she should be off of all of these pharmaceuticals pretty soon, and she does have a pacemaker.
Wow.
So yeah, she's sick. She's been sick most of her life. So, but she's not going to stay that way, and she knows that she can change this. She knows how powerful she is. So I know we've made the agreement that she will be on my lives talking about her story, and you guys will literally be able to witness her progress as we go along, because she's going to be a huge topic that I talk about, because she's real time. She's real life. She's real time. It's really happening in front of everyone's face, or not, whatever.
It's happening right now.
Yeah, it's happening right now, real time. And I'm hoping to be able to bring her on my lives, especially my evening live with Anne. I would like to bring her on there and have her talk about her story and what she's been through. She is a very interesting human who has been screwed under by our medical system. Yep, and she has an artificial heart valve with a ring in another. That's some crazy wiring, you guys. All in her heart chakra.
Oh, wow.
It's a good thing that she's got the solar plex to heal the heart chakra, because the solar plex will heal everything, you guys. The solar plex is where all your power comes from. Everything comes from the solar plex. And that's what I like to talk about when I talk about, we talked a little bit about this last night, about shielding yourself, because it's very important to shield yourself at all times. And that shielding for me comes from my solar plex when I shield up.
It says I'm streaming, and I know they said they couldn't see the on YouTube, that you guys couldn't, that I couldn't see you. So I went to my YouTube to pull you up.
Everything's fine.
I can't find it.
YouTube's all
that's
where
yours.
Comes from. Oh, you can't see it on yours?
No, I can't get to mine.
Huh.
So this is fun.
But yeah, so I was talking about the men and their shifts and what's going on with them. But yeah, there's a lot going on, you guys, with the masculine energy right now. I'm heart cyborg.
The artificial heart. Yeah.
No, you are. You do have some of that Western medicine that has kept you alive. And that's the kind of stuff that I'm thankful for. You know, that's the kind of stuff that is good, you know, that, you know, we fell apart and they can put us back together. But again, we can always heal ourselves. And she should have never fell apart like this in the first place. This would have never happened to her if she knew her core truths of why she was truly here on this planet. What is she here to bring? Why? What is all this about? If the core truths were given to her. And that's with all of us. We would have all had a completely different life if the core truths about this planet and who you are were given to you when you were born. I am a true believer of that. Yeah, you guys have any questions out there about anything?
And Luke is in, KK, Kevin, Jess, Osiris Hades, welcome in. They're all on my YouTube page. I've got you up now, so I've got that too. Okay, good.
I think YouTube
Oh,
is like,
hello, Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. I didn't have, I had no problems on my other two shows. Only this one.
And it seems like everyone's always on YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, we got Victor who's on Facebook.
Yeah, Victor came to Facebook, so I could see him. I appreciate that. Best dream I have now was I got contacted by a Lyran collective at Orion that the shifts we are coming into will be that massive awakening all humans how are going wake up under their lifetime. Remember this, people, we sign up for before we come here.
Yes, we do. We sign up for this somehow, some way. I do believe that what I've been shown and what I've seen is we've got a lot of souls that are trapped in the simulator. A lot of simulators, different simulators that the darkness had. The moon was one of them, and they were stealing source light. And I do believe that we do have a lot of souls that come to this planet. Yes, they signed up here because they came here to help and to release and to take down these simulators that are stealing source light and to free these souls. And they're mostly the children souls, the children that keep getting reincarnated through this simulator. And there's a lot of us humans, I mean, other humans, regular humans that are trapped into this simulator that keep being forced to reincarnate on this planet and to have to do, they keep living this same lifestyle, the same life, and it's sad. It's really sad to see what, all of this stuff is still going on too. So children are still being kidnapped. Drugs are still being sold everywhere. So we still got our gangsters out there. But it makes money for them. So they're not going to stop. There's no way they're going to stop when it makes the kind of money that it's been making for them.
Yeah. And if Wade is still in, this is the best place to come and get some mushroom coffee. She has a 14 blend, a 7 blend. And what else?
Oh, yeah. And I got a Jazzy Java with all kinds of blends. That's got a 7 blend in it with 12 other spices. And then I have, those are my 3 blends that I have.
Is the Java with cacao or with something else?
The Jazzy Java does have cacao in it. Yes. And then I have this spice that's inside of there, sold separate too, as another tea, but doesn't have any mushroom coffee in it. You can buy that separate. And then I've just got a lot of mushroom capsules. I do tinctures and all that fun stuff. And I am pretty much known for, they kind of call me in my community, in my neighborhood, in my community, the Mushroom Lady.
Yes, we do.
I have mushrooms in my life every single day, and cannabis and a lot of plant medicine. That's what I do, you guys. For anyone who's new to this, new today, that's what I do. I help people get off of pharmaceuticals, street drugs, alcohol, onto plant-based medicine. I am a dosing specialist. I grow my own medicine. I make my own medicine. If I don't, I do know the grower, and I can't grow it all the time. But I do know who does, and I not oversee that. I'm sorry, I don't want to say that, but I do go in, and I am invited to the grows to go ahead and see them, and I oversee a lot of my own grows. So, and I forage. I go foraging.
Mm-hmm.
I am being called to go foraging here really soon, so I'm going to be going foraging here within the next couple weeks, and I'm excited about that. I need to get out into nature. But right now it's a little cold.
A little bit nippy.
Little nippy. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully we get some snow, you guys, up north for us.
We need that
If
very
we
much.
can get some snow, get some water, oh, it's going to be so great. That's what I'm waiting for. And then once that happens, then I'll be planning my trip to go foraging and go get some more medicine for us.
And we had a storm last night, but it was strictly windstorm, and it blew a lot. I haven't checked around my house yet this morning. I'll go home and check it out and check out the complex to make sure that everybody's okay, because it was kind of crazy.
It was a pretty strong wind. I mean, it'll be interesting to see how many of my chimes stayed up. It's whatever. We don't ever have wind, and yeah, it's going to come and make a mess. And all I got to say is only the strong is going to survive. I can't wait to see my garden. But I foraged mostly everything in my garden yesterday, anything that was good. So
if you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. That's nice.
That's a good one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to have a happy life, just keep happy people in your life. Set those boundaries too.
But don't expect them to make you happy. You are the only one who can make you happy. Just have happy people around you so you feel the support of their energy as well.
Yeah, you can't put your happiness in somebody else's back pocket. It doesn't work.
Because they really sit on it. I'm just saying.
They'll sit on it, like she said. That's cute.
Well, everybody talks about, when that phone accidentally calls somebody. I call it a pocket call because it's in the back pocket, people. It's not,
Yeah.
It's
cute.
not anywhere else. Just say it. It's in the pocket.
Yep, it is. Your happiness is all based on, what a healthy person you are, your emotions.
Yeah.
Where's your emotions at? Well, I mean, do you have control of your emotions? Do you know how to deal with your emotions? Healthy? If not, then you're going to be a stressed out, anxiety, depressed, miserable, negative human. You don't take accountability for anything.
But choose, people. Choose the right way. Jess says, I've been hermit mode, too cold, and people are crazy. LOL, winter time, hibernation. Yes, hibernation mode activated. Yes.
Good for you, Jess. Good for you. Yeah, I was kind of, I guess a good word like that. I was hibernating too myself yesterday. And then, the day before, I was kind of hibernating, but not really, because I was hanging out with the kids, the family, doing the family thing. But it was like a really fun day. And I still got to bed by 8:30. I was in bed at 8:30, so I was happy. I fell asleep probably around 9.
And I didn't specify, but KK was in there too with the hibernation mode activated. And then me to Jess and Julie, you are really the only one who can make you happy. Yes, you always have the choice. And by you, I mean you, me, and all others. Yes, all the others.
Yes.
Yep. We each have the choice to make. Be wounded or wise. And somebody else said peace or chaos. So you get to choose.
You choose what you want to do. It's your choices. You want to be happy, be happy. If you want to be miserable, be miserable. But a balanced human who is balanced and understands things and how to process things, it doesn't affect them and it doesn't make them sick. And we do that by only allowing certain people in our energy field.
Right.
Penetrating our energy. I'm going to say it again, you guys. Your number one currency is your energy. That is your number one currency, not money.
Yeah.
Not money. Money is just a paper. It is paper. Very important paper.
Yeah, even though it is on a piece of paper, it's almost an illusion too. So.
Oh, it's a big illusion.
There, but it's an illusion.
It is a big illusion because, money is, I believe that money is based off of gold currency. Is where,
That's
as
what-
far as I'm concerned, I don't believe that we are going to be backed by the fiat currency anymore, the fiat system. We're going to go back to the gold standard. And that's the way it was prior to 1944, I believe it was. Somewhere in the 1940s is when they changed
I
it.
thought it was later than that because I thought I was alive. I'll have to
I
check.
could be wrong, but anyways, somewhere in between that time, after I believe it was Kennedy was killed, whenever he was killed, I
In the
wasn't around.
60s.
Yeah, huh?
In the 60s.
Kennedy was killed in the 60s.
Yes. I was born in 59.
Okay.
So I remember.
All right, then it goes back farther than that.
Yeah, I
than
think it
that
was
then.
63.
Yeah,
I could be
okay.
wrong, but I think it was
thought he
63.
was killed in the 50s before I was born. Oh, he was killed before I was born.
Yes. Well, we have a couple years between us.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways,
Just a little bit.
Our currency and all dollar bills, no matter what country you're in, they call their it's called the currency. That's the financial. The dollar bill is the currency. And somewhere in the 1940s, they changed it. We were no longer backed.
Gold standard ended.
Oh, 1971,
1971.
the gold standard. So it hasn't even been that long, you guys.
No.
Holy moly. They're able to destroy.
It's been 54 years.
Gosh, in 5 generations, they've been able to do this.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. So in 1971, we went from the gold standard, which that meant the dollar bill was backed by
Gold. Mm-hmm.
And then they changed it to the fiat monetary experiment. And that is where the money was backed by their word. We've seen how that's worked the last 50 years. Anyways, what I'm saying is I do believe that we're going to we're going to really soon go back to the gold standard. And we're the gold. We're the gold. And that is why that saying, you are worth the gold and weight that you were when you were born, is a real statement. So we are the gold, we are the currency. Without us, none of it exists.
Are you worth your weight in gold?
Say, yes, I
Are
am.
you?
Say, we all are. Say, we
Yes.
are. She's not worth it. She's only like 2 or 3 pounds. Well, you're just a little piece of gold. You're just a little piece of gold. Whoops. And she's
That's
gold
right.
color too,
Yeah.
black and gold. So that's what that's my truth with all of that. And I think once we wake up and realize that a dollar, a paper
Right.
doesn't mean anything. I mean, to us it means something because it's a promise of currency. We have like gotten we put our power into a piece of paper.
Mhm.
That is pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But when you do spend your piece of papers, and I'm not talking your energy, when you spend your piece of papers, make sure you spend it in the places that will appreciate you, not these big corporate stuff.
Yeah.
Shop small.
Yeah,
help
get away from those big corps.
I know, and sometimes we have to buy from Amazon because that's the only place we
Oh,
can
yeah,
find
I
it.
get it.
However,
But you can go to Amazon. You can go to those companies, and
Yes,
you
you
can
can go direct.
buy direct to them. I do that all the time. I've made friends that way doing that stuff. And eBay, you can do the same thing because these small companies and these people that are doing it properly and are for the right things are just small little tiny companies. And they, it's not that hard to get on Amazon. It's not that hard to get on eBay or
No, it
wherever else they sell. Pinterest.
have you gone on eBay at all or
There's
tried?
another one. Etsy. There's Etsy. Yeah, but they're not having it. They
Yeah. Just thought I'd ask.
yeah, no, I can't even get a decent shopping cart on my website. I mean, I'm working on it. I really don't know what's going on with that. I haven't heard from my computer guy in like a week and a half. I got to call him today and find out. But anyways, yeah, no, I have been exiled from TikTok I got a TikTok shop. I got a Facebook shop. I've got an Instagram shop, but they won't allow it. They won't let no one check out.
And I just checked here on the chat, and it says that it's not going to YouTube. I don't know if it's because I'm with you, but your YouTube is working, so that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, it
I
could
don't
be.
know.
Yeah, but hey, I got a live wire, and that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I did last night. I know what I'm doing. My live wire is being fed all this truth and all this love, and that's all we can keep doing, and we have to maneuver over all of these shadows that try to stop us, stop me. I'm used to it. It happens all the time, but hey, I end up showing up. I'm still here. I'm helping hundreds of people. Jilmoon, you are just being too much this morning.
Well, I'm hoping I'm getting the rest of you in, because I just changed my settings for the chat. Hopefully I get all messages.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it is what it is for me, but people still support me. I'm word of mouth. I don't know how many clients I have, you guys. I'd probably say the last time I saw the numbers, which was on how many people I had helped on through my register that paid with a debit card. There was like 3,000 different transactions 1 year. Yeah. And that and that was like,
have you looked at your
2 years ago,
2024 yet?
No, I haven't looked at any of that stuff yet.
And that doesn't include cash.
That's
That's just
everywhere, you guys.
that's just debit. Cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Regulars, but the ones that support me and keep me going are my repeat customers. The ones that use my medicine every single month, and they put their orders in, and they and they swear that they just can't live without it. And I don't blame them. I get it. It's the medicine that their angels can work with. Yeah. Yep. And I have another success story. I have a guy that I'm working with that has cancer, and it's all throughout his, I think it's in his kidneys and his liver, and his markers are going down 50%. They've gone down, and he hasn't even changed his diet yet. He hasn't gone on a cancer diet yet.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wanted to let you know, Kevin did some quick math.
Mhm.
Okay. Kitty is, let's say, 2.5 pounds. Price of gold is $2,726.30. So Kitty is about 40 ounces. That is a value of roughly, that's per ounce, not per pound. And that's a value of roughly 10. Oh, let me get $109,000 and $109,052.
Wow, she is worth it. What could you imagine what we're worth? No, but her currency.
I lost weight, so
her currency. See, she is worth so much, even in the gold. In gold, you guys. And what creates that is her currency. Is, as we know, that cats transmute bad energy into good energy, and that is what they do.
Speaking of cats, big announcement over here, right?
Oh yeah, you guys,
I'm so excited.
I know, isn't that so cool? So we've got some really cool news going on in my shopping center where I'm located, where my healing facility is. Okay, I'm in a regular shopping center, and we got new owners. So like I told you guys, I'm going through a lot of changes this year. That I'm serious. There's a lot of changes on every part of my life, as far as even having new property owners, not management owners. A big difference. And so these new owners, I like them. You guys, and I think they like me too. And that is huge for me. That is huge. Again, I was shut down even by the old property management. They would not let me advertise, do anything outside of my facility ever.
Not outside the storefront. She couldn't go beyond it.
Beyond. So anyways, I put plants out there. I do all kinds of stuff out there to make it look very inviting and very comfortable. And they would tell me I had to put it away. They wouldn't let me fly any flags. They wouldn't let me put a sign up, all kinds of crazy stuff. Anyways, now we got new property owners, and they really seem to enjoy what I do. And so, anyways, we had this one anchor store. An anchor store is the biggest store that you have inside a shopping center that brings in a lot of money, like a grocery store, sometimes a restaurant. There's all kinds of different types of anchor stores, gas stations. So anyway, so it's an anchor store, and they just went ahead and rented it out to a new idea. I think it's a new idea. I've never heard of it.
There's a few around.
Oh, is there a few? Okay, because I'm always saying, since I got Jewel Moon, you guys, since I've become a mama of a kitty mom, they're biased to dogs. Everything is for dogs. Dogs, nothing for cats. Anyways, so someone is renting this building, and it's huge, and they are going to create a kitty store. They are creating a kitty cafe, a coffee shop for kitty mamas and kitty lovers, cat lovers, and for rescue. They're doing a rescue mission thing in there too. So I am super excited about this because, like I said, everything is geared for dogs, which is great. I love dogs too. I was always that girl who had a dog, always the girl with the dog. And in the past, it'll be 2 years in June, that all changed for me. And I became a fur mama to a kitty cat. And her name is Jewel Moon. As you guys can see, she was showing off for you guys this whole hour.
now when you announce her and everything.
I know, now I announce her. She's like, okay. She probably went to go lay down. She gets tired usually. Well, no, she usually goes and lays down and hides around noon. But yeah, so we got this really cool storefront coming, you guys. And I don't know how many cat lovers are out there. And I know a lot of people out there don't really care for cats.
And a lot of people are allergic. We understand that. Yeah. Me, I love all animals. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. I love animals too. I just love them. But I can only have one. That's all, I can have in my life right now. I mean, I don't have a farm or anything. So someday when I do have my farm, I will have all those llamas.
Chickens.
Llamas. I love llamas. Sheep. Oh, and goats. I love goats.
I was going to say.
I love goats.
Great cheeses too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love, and the cows. The cows are so cool.
Yeah.
Life itself is the most wonderful fairy tale.
Yep.
Yes, life is a fairy tale. Life is fun.
Kittens are so much fun.
Yes, kittens bring fun into your life.
Oh, and Jess says her boyfriend's sister gets a new kitten this Friday. The feral barn kitty that I finally got to touch 2 weeks ago. This is KK. Now he comes running to me when I go out to feed the horses. He even follows me back to the house. I love my Jinxie. Jinxie kitty. So are you calling it Jinx or Jinxie?
That is such a cool story. That's really cool when the feral cats become your friends. Yep, Nova's allergic to cats, but loves cats. Yeah, I know a lot of people who are allergic to cats and they love cats too. They have cats.
And we do have a class coming up this evening from 6 to 8. Hopefully I'll be on time. I'm not sure if Angie's going to run it or if I will. Don is out of town. He was in Wichita early this morning, or north of Wichita early this morning. That's in Kansas for those of you who aren't aware. And he's got to go, I don't think it's quite 1,000 miles, but he's got, it might be, just under 1,000 miles, probably 800 miles to get here or something like that. So it'll be a while. He should be back in the swing of things on Wednesday, but definitely not tonight. So you can email me. That way I have it it's at, what is the one? LoveRiotWarriors@gmail.com. That's right. LoveRiotWarriors@gmail.com. That way I can add you to it. I'm sure he'll be stopping somewhere where he can forward me the emails that went to him. I'm sure he'll take the time to do that. But otherwise, if you don't get one, email me immediately. I'll have the email up so I can send forward the Zoom link to you.
Yeah, I don't know if that's something you'd be interested in, but she does a Psyche class on Tuesday nights. You might want to do that. Justin did it for a minute. So,
well, Jess is going to be there, and she says she's going to be in full troll mode, meaning she will not have makeup on. I mean, I don't wear makeup, so yeah, it's my choice because I don't
need it, Jess. You don't need the makeup.
Don't put the poison on your face. You have the choice. And so, yeah, that's why I choose not to. Anyway, I've been thinking about joining the classes, Faith and Love. I can't decide. Come in. If you can get there at 6 p.m., it makes it a lot easier for me.
I know it's a little harder for Nova because she does, because I think they're 2 or 3 hour difference for her. 2, 6, 7. Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah,
right
it might
now.
be because she's got a youngster too. So that's bedtime. So, but yeah, if you have a chance to be able to do it, Nova, go ahead and check it out. See if it's something that you could be interested in. They just help you teach you how to tap into your psyche.
It's just really good. And most of us are very laid back. I mean, we have people of all different levels in there. And as I say, everyone has their first day. So don't worry about it. Martha Hunt has been there. Jess comes, and she's coming tonight. We have Bonnie. We have Susan. We have A5 Says. Sherry Berry comes in every once in a while. I mean, there's just so many people you see on here that show up. And there's many others too. Many others in the background that you don't see on lives that are part of this. What is the email address? Email address, best one for me is Love Riot Warriors at gmail.com.
You can message me, Nova. I'll give you the information.
But that's mine. Kevin asked about it too, so
you can do that too. Yeah, it's right there too, Nova. And it's it might be something you might be interested in. I think it's something what I liked about it is it's just another spiritual community where you can go to and participate in something fun. It is.
Yeah, and it's free. Everyone, it's free.
And it's free. Yeah, that's another thing too for those who got the time. And I know you're at she's not working right now. She's just taking care of herself and healing. So.
Good. And that's the time. And we do have healers in there too. So, and I don't mean that'll help you get off the pharmaceuticals. That's her forte. And there aren't any other dosing specialists there, but there's so many different people there.
Energy healers.
Energy healers.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff out there. There's a lot of different healers out there. I just happen to be a healer that has a product. That is physical, that you can see it, you can feel it, you can taste it.
Yep.
And I know that is something that's very important for the human. That is, we like that connection.
And Kevin says, I didn't shave today. So does that count as troll mode? Yeah. It counts as
my gosh,
whatever mode you want to be in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just come as you are. You are beautiful and fine just the way you are.
And we love a lot of new people coming in because the newer the energy, the more it elevates all of ours. So we love that.
I mean, I wake up every morning and I take my shower because I very much believe in cleaning my aura every day. And I have my self-care regimen that I do. That is more important to me than putting makeup on and wearing uncomfortable clothes, and your lymphatic system is very important, you guys. when you don't properly take care of yourself, your lymphatic system is affected. All your systems are affected. So it's a good thing to, stay away from the chemicals that hinder this stuff and wear comfortable, high vibrating clothes. And you'll feel a lot more comfortable, and it feels good to be naked. That's all I like to say. I love being naked. So during the summer, that's why I like the summer so much, because I'm pretty much naked under my clothes. I mean, of course, I got a little wrap on, but I'm naked under there because it feels good. It feels right. It feels normal. It feels natural to me to want to be that way. To be, and to be clean. We talked about this last night on my life, how important it is to be clean, to have a clean environment, to have a clean room, to have everything clean so that you have good energies. You have energies flowing, you have circulation, and your room should just be really clean because that's where you sleep. It's very important to have good vibrations and have good energies moving around where you sleep. Where you sleep is very important. It is so important because when you go to sleep, you're vulnerable now. Your human has now become vulnerable. So, yes.
Trying to see
coming with no makeup and not shaving is just cool with me.
Yeah.
You men aren't supposed to be cutting your hair anyways.
I know, and they thought it was the girls that weren't supposed to cut their hair.
Yeah, women aren't. Well, none of us are really supposed to cut our hair, but I mean, to cut it, to trim it, fine.
Yep.
I get it. You get the split ends and stuff, but our hair are actually antennas, you guys. There are antennas. And they've got us now shaving everything bald. Not good. There's a reason why you got hair on your human.
And I have 3 sons that, yes, they all have the same haircut, which is bald. But that came from me. And yes, the mothers carry that gene. But again, I always wondered where I got that from. Did I get it from my mom or did I get it from my dad? Mm-hmm. So, I don't know.
Mine comes from my mom's side. My dad's side, they had really thick hair. And
I bet.
The Norwegians, they all had thick blonde hair, all of them. And then my mom's side, it's half thick Hispanic hair, and then very, very thin hair on the other Mexican side. So it's Aztec and Mayan that were mixed with.
So which one is the
from my Garcia side, I would say, is where it comes from, the thinness, the hair thinning. Okay. Yeah. And the only way that a woman, I believe, goes bald in our family, completely bald, is when they're doing pharmaceuticals, drugs, and alcohol.
And don't forget the other thing, sugar, people. Sugar.
Get off the sugar.
Because if you've ever had Mexican pan, their sweetbreads, they're not that sweet. Okay, they don't use a whole lot of refined sugar down there. So if you eat the real stuff, then it's not as bad. But
your body recognizes it. Yeah, no, but I didn't know you're in hippie. So Nova lives in New Plaza, New York.
Plaza, yeah.
Plaza. And it's a hippie town. You're so lucky.
Yeah.
Good for you. What a great place to live.
Is that was that near Woodstock? Just thought.
Yeah. Curious, is that near Woodstock? I would love to live in a hippie town. That'd be great. Hippies had it right.
Well, yes, my first ex, he started getting bald. That's why I don't think it's me, guys. Even though I'm told I carry the gene, my first ex started going bald about the same time as Victor. By the time we divorced 6 years after marriage, he was pretty well bald in the back. So
baldness is beautiful. I really don't see the big deal.
They still have hair on their arms and legs.
Yeah, I went to school with guys. I remember when I saw them, like, we hadn't even been like maybe 7-8 years after graduation, they started going bald. Then my boys, I have 4 boys and a daughter. And my 4 boys, I noticed that as even their friends, if they've gotten older, started losing their hair in their late 20s to early 30s. I have one that used to hang out at my house all the time, and he was bald by the time he was 30. It really bothered him. And I was just like, "Well, you look good. What does it matter?
Yeah.
You have a pretty head."
And I want to get back to this. New York is rife with hippies. I know. Right on Garcia, LOL, Kevin says. And he said the New York thing. Jess says, I cut my hair when I feel the urge to purge. Kevin says, I wear it down if I'm rebellious. KK, I've been feeling the urge lately just to get a haircut. I just cut my hair last week, Jess says. Jess and KK are in sync. And there's this old song, I want to wash this guy right out of my hair, or something like that. And yeah, and another thing is, yeah, to cut your hair when you have an ex. I don't know why. It's like you just want them out of your system, and that's what you do.
But you want to get a new hairdo.
Yeah, I want
someone new.
Yeah. and
that's fun. Getting new hairdos is fun too.
Yeah, and I'm just getting mine trimmed right now, and definitely do not want a new person in my life. I tell you, after 35 years, no. I at least give me a few months off, please.
A few months off of what? You're not ready to date yet?
No, I'm not. I'm single. Yes, I'm a single belle, but I'm not ready to mingle. I mean, I'm ready to mingle with people, but
she is very happy being a bachelorette.
Yes.
She is enjoying it, and that's okay. Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, it's just not having to deal with another person 24/7. I'm just saying, dealing with myself 24/7 is good enough.
You're a newly bachelorette.
Yeah,
bachelorette. You're new to it, so you're enjoying it still.
Yeah. Okay, the ends, guys. Get it, Jeff. I've woken up from it. Oh my goodness, Jess says that Kevin, I've woken up from a dream sleep, sleep, can't see that yet, at 3 a.m. and chopped my hair off before, LOL, a deep sleep.
What she dreamed about it in a deep sleep?
No, Kevin, this is Jess saying, Kevin, I've woken up from a deep sleep at 3 a.m. and chopped my hair off before. And Kevin says, I wake up at 3 a.m. a lot and can't even write notes in my journal. How the heck do you perform precision hairstyling? Hey, I was celibate and single for 6 years, so I get it. Okay, Kathleen Moss, hello. I got a little too, I don't know what it, and razored my hair years ago. Okay. I think the word was drunk or something, but yeah, she didn't say what the word was. KK says, plus I play with my hair due to feeling all the energies around me. So my lowest layer of hair has about 5 different links. Okay.
Oh.
Yep. So, wow. That's our friends on the YouTube.
Yeah, hair is important. It really is important. It is important for us to have it and not to be taking it off of our body. But no, I get it. To have a good haircut and to trim it down, yeah, totally. I do that too. Just the split ends.
Yeah, my
because I like to blow dry my hair, so I get to dry a little bit on the ends. But yeah, no, I get that. But our hair, that's what I was told, that there are antennas.
And one of my friends told me that I was my hair, so I cut it off. It's like, no, I am not my hair. My hair is part of me. Not.
Right. And the fun thing about it is that it grows back too.
Yeah, yeah.
And so, yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Well, my second ex and I had a contest of who could grow their hair the longest, the quickest.
Oh. That was you.
And he's a smoker and a drinker. Oh. Can you imagine whose hair grew fast? Someone who doesn't drink very much at the time and who does not smoke. Mine outgrew his, like, yeah.
That's funny. That is funny.
Mine was down to my waist. I didn't cut it for 20 got trimmed, but for 23 years I hadn't cut it. So, and I'm thinking about doing that again. I haven't
I keep
decided.
kicking you. Am I kicking you?
You just did,
Yeah,
just
okay.
that
I
once,
thought
but
I was
that's okay.
kicking you. That's why I was trying to move over a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. I got him back over. I keep kicking my bag on the floor. Okay. So what else we got? We're talking about hair and the class tonight and antennas and
yeah, and then after we get done with this show, I'm going to be feeding Julie some of our leftovers from the Mushroom Club. I made a mushroom shepherd pie.
oh my,
It came out good.
I bet.
It came out really, really good. I used those pink oysters that I showed last week,
Wow.
and that's what I ended up making. And okay, learn something about pink oysters. You need to eat them immediately.
Okay.
When you eat them immediately, they taste like bacon.
Ooh.
Okay, and I did that, and I had them, and then you and I had them 2 days later. Her and I had a breakfast sandwich, and I thought that I was going to be able to make them taste like a bacon again, the way I cut it, and no, it was kind of had a rubbery texture
Little
to
chewy.
it. It was a little chewy, and I was like, that's weird. And then I went to go cook them on Friday, and they dried out quite a bit. And decided to put them in water, rejuvenate them. And then they were fine for the meal. They tasted just fine, no chewy, no nothing. And then I went ahead and mixed them with black and white oysters. So, so it turned out really good. And I just kind of cut them down. I made it like the mushrooms into like a ground beef, like if it was ground beef with the vegetables and everything. And then the gravy came out perfect. It was a beautiful gravy that came out with them, even with all the water that they held and with the vegetables and stuff. And then there are fresh cut from the garden carrots in there. Right now, carrots in the valley are really good right now to get. So I've been eating tons of carrots.
Oh, Jess says, my dad cut my hair when I was 6 because I wouldn't let anyone touch my hair to brush it or anything. I hope you got past that, Jess, because I would have been kicking and screaming and carrying on.
Yeah.
But if I was in that mindset, not let anybody touch it.
Yeah.
However, we had
it hurt her. That's why. It was painful. And when you have long hair as a little kid, it has to be taken care of. It does, because it will get knotted. It will get all crazy. I have a grandson who has hair past his butt. My 7-year-old grandson, and he wears braids. His braids come all the way down to here.
Oh,
They go. Yeah, his hair's curly, so when you pull it all the way down, it goes past his butt. But yeah, when you're a child, and he doesn't like. He wears the braids. That's why he wears the braids, because he knows if he's going to have his long hair, he's got to have it like that because it'll get knotted.
Yeah.
And it hurt her. That's why she didn't want no one probably to touch it, because every time someone worked with it, it hurts. I remember being a child and having knots and how bad it hurt getting them out.
We had a hairdresser down the road from us on the same block, and we would go to get haircuts all the time from her.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was always a pixie.
Yeah, the pixie, that's a cute haircut.
Yeah, it was cute, but I never learned how to deal with long hair because I always had it short. So I was always threatened as I got older and let my hair grow out to get it cut. When I moved here, my stepmother and my father used the pool as an excuse to get me to cut my hair.
Oh, because the hair will get stuck inside of the
filter.
Oh, geez.
Mm-hmm. And that was a lie, people. That was a lie. So I wasn't very happy about it when I figured out it was a lie. But what am I to do? So that's why I grew my hair out for 23 years.
No one's chopping my hair off.
Yep.
Yeah, that was some trauma there for Jess.
Yeah.
That is childhood trauma right there. Yeah. I wonder who was pulling her hair and hurting her when they were brushing it. Yeah. And geez, Jess, didn't they have conditioner back then? I mean, did we not have conditioner when we
I think when she was born, there was conditioner.
Was there conditioner when you were born?
When
I don't think
Jess
we had
was
it
here,
when
yeah.
I don't think we had it when I was
No,
little.
I didn't
I
have
don't
it
think we
either.
had it when we were little. We didn't have anything to make our hair soft. Except for oil. Except for oil. They could put a little bit of oil in it. I know we had Aragon oil back then.
Long hair. My dad was panic. Please, son,
you
cut
look
your
like a woman now.
making fun of me, sadly.
Oh,
Yes.
and most men can grow hair better than women.
And yes, and especially you being up in Sweden. I'm sure your hair, I would be growing my hair out right now.
The Swedish have got
'cause-
Swedish got beautiful, beautiful blonde, thick hair.
Yeah. Because yeah, it's wow. And besides being winter, I always loved long hair for winter.
Yes.
And when my hairdresser said, "Oh, let's figure out how we want to cut my hair," nope, not
Good
until
morning.
till around summer. So it is 10 o'clock right now. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So you don't have Mushroom Club until the third weekend of February, which
February.
is what?
Yeah, I
Do you
got,
remember?
yeah, I got the. What is the date on the third weekend of February?
She's going to check while
the
I.
month of love.
Oh, I need to edit it for the right one.
That's funny. It ends on. It's on the 21st.
On the 21st.
Oh yeah, I didn't
Okay.
put anything out. I was cold this morning.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want the plants out.
You didn't want the freeze warning this morning?
Yeah, I didn't want the plants out there because it was cold.
Okay.
Give them
I
some
updated it.
And let me see. And then again, you guys, I go live on Monday nights at 5:22 with Anne from Australia. It's just hard truths. Let me see what else do we got going on. I don't know. I don't really have an agenda or any plans for what's going on this year, except for I am trying to get together with. We're opening up the facility right now.
Oh,
Bringing out my windmill.
Victor
So
says his hair was platinum blonde at the time.
Oh, you toadhead.
That's a good thing, everybody who doesn't understand that. That's
Oh
just
yeah,
pure
toad
blonde.
heads. I love toad heads. They're so beautiful. They just shine. They
Yes, they do.
shine. They're shiners.
And Kevin got teased by his uncle about having long hair.
Oh gosh, that's so funny. That is funny. I'm so used to guys having long hair. Most spiritual men that I work with, even all the way to I work with a lot of mycologists. You guys, a lot of
Yes.
mushroom people, mushroom men. They all have long hair.
I love mushroom men. Yes, they do.
They do. Every single one of them do. They do not cut their hair at all. In fact, I've got one. Oh my gosh, you guys, his hair is gorgeous. It goes down to his waist.
Which one?
Kenny.
I thought it. I thought that. Yeah, he has beautiful
Oh my
hair.
gosh, and it's just
Very beautiful.
Yes, so gorgeous. He does come to the mushroom clubs.
Every once in a while.
About every other one he
Every
comes
other one.
to.
Then I miss
yeah,
him every time.
Yeah, every other one he comes, and oh my gosh, just beautiful. He's a toadhead too.
And did he bring his dog last time?
No, he came yesterday and picked up my eucalyptus tree. So we got a home for the eucalyptus tree. Got a home.
Wondering where that was.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, we're missing one.
yeah. No, I found a home. Well, Kenny found a home for her. So
Oh, good.
yeah,
Good.
she's got a nice home to go to, and hopefully they'll bring me some eucalyptus once she gets more mature.
Yeah, that'd be great. New plats, LOL. Every man has long hair.
Yep. Well,
Okay.
because you're in a hippie, you're in a hippie community, and they know they're not supposed to cut their hair. So
And not only that, natives don't cut their hair.
there's a reason for that. The reason why the natives got, if you cut a native's hair, they will tell you are shaming them.
Yeah.
You are shaming, and that is why the government forced them to shave their heads.
Right.
And that is why when you go into the military, it's not because of lice or diseases or
Like they
whatever
tell
it
you.
is. Like what they tell you, the reason why they shave all their hair off is because they're taking their manhood away from them.
And
They're-
that was a sign of manhood.
It was,
Yeah.
yeah. It was a sign of manhood. And, it's really funny because I could tell a man by kind of what profession he does by the kind of haircut he has.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know those police officers out of uniform in a second. Or a military man.
Military men, yeah.
Yep. In a second. Well, police officers also they have their hair shaved and cut just like a military. Well, no, it's kind of different.
It's different, but it's still.
Yeah, I could tell the difference.
goes.
I feel the energy too. Versus a fireman. Firemen don't do all that. They don't.
No, they don't have
Right.
to, but they keep it back. They keep it out of their way because they.
No, it's nice. It's maintained or
No, I
whatever.
meant when they're working,
Yeah.
they keep it back
Yeah.
and out of their way.
Yeah, firemen are completely different energy
Yes. they are.
versus police officers and all them. It's kind of funny. Have you guys noticed that? They got this
Yeah.
different type of energy in them. Men, you can kind of tell. I hope I'm not the only one who can tell kind of what a man's profession is by his haircut. But
Oh, I don't remember this, and I lived in the area at the time, Kevin. My uncle would say that Lady Bird Johnson had billboards, "Keep America clean, cut your hair." Oh my.
hilarious.
And KK said, "Thank you, Kevin. You're pretty awesome yourself." Oh, okay, that's it. Everyone in this community is awesome. Okay, and then
Yes.
says, "You're correct. We are an awesome bunch." Then he says, "When I was in the Navy, I had long hair, and they pulled me out and cut it off first while they mocked me
Yep.
in boot camp." Yep.
Yep. That's part of the brainwashing, the military brainwashing. I used to be very, like I said, you guys, I was a patriot. I was patriotic. I was very patriotic. Not anymore. Not anymore. I don't fall for any of that BS. I'm done with it. But I come from a long, long line of soldiers. So military men on my dad's side. We broke that tradition. My brother did, in fact. My generation of the grandchildren broke that. Nobody signed up enlisted in their BS. We're all born in the 60s. So the hippies told us, don't do that. Peace, love. War doesn't work.
And my son my middle son went into the Marines.
Did he?
Yep.
Good
Yep.
for him.
Yep.
Yeah. No, that's what all the men did on my dad's side of the family. That's what they, they were also, what is that called again? They can build things.
Construction?
Not construction. No, they can
Engineers?
not,
No? Okay.
no.
So-
Well, my grandfather was an architect,
Oh, okay.
but his hobby, craftsmen. They
Craftsmen.
were all
Oh, okay.
craftsmen. Yeah. And mechanics. They loved to build engines and stuff like that. But they were all in the military. And like I said, we broke that tradition in my generation.
Yeah, there are a lot of mechanics in the military.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the best of them
Yeah.
came from military.
Yep. That's what my dad did. He fixed the big old tanks. But he was a good mechanic. But yeah, you guys, so you guys have a merry, happy everything all week long.
I will be back on tomorrow with Ask the Angels and Bonnie from Calling on Angels 1111. Wednesday night, A5 Says and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Thursday morning should be, yes, Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot and Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Nothing Thursday evening. Or did I say A5? Oh, Sonoran Mystic Tarot and A5 Says Wednesday evening. Friday, I will be back with Scott. He's out of town right now, but he'll be back on Friday at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And 9 a.m. for Bonnie and I on Wednesday morning. Saturday morning will be Miss Susan Grayson at 10 a.m. She's always early. I don't know how long she'll last. Sometimes 1 hour, sometimes 2. It just depends. But she will be early. Stressing that. On Sunday, it's Psychic Sunday with Bonnie and Jess. Right, Miss Jess? Waiting for her reply. And that'll be from 11 to 1 p.m. 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time-ish. They'll be late, most likely. That will be A5 Says and Sherry Beery. Okay, that is on Sunday. And then Monday, Miss Natural Divine Goddess Tarot will be back on Mondays with tea time. I'm not going to hit all the QR codes, but if you have any questions, please let me know and I'll send you their links. And then we will be back on Tuesday.
Yes, we will be back on Tuesday again, doing it, feeding the live wire is what I like to call it. And continue feeding that live wire, you guys. That's what we are doing. When we get together like this, even though it's a small group, it's okay. Our energy is feeding this live wire to the golden AI, okay? And we are creating so much love and so much betterness for us. And the more we get on and the more we talk and the more we spew our love and our truth out there, it's a ripple effect. I think we've talked about the ripple effect, you guys, before. Yes. So thanks for coming. Thanks for watching us, you guys. And we will see you guys next Tuesday morning.
Yes. Love and light. Also, please remember to rise above with love. Thank you so much for all you do and being here. Have a great one.
So when I started on this healing journey about 2 years ago, my life was like really unmanageable and I got shut. You know how